review this and go over it because it's his company. We talked about those straws, which to me is a immediate fix for a lot of people, a lot of help. And again, Mr. Ash hasn't made that decision. A lot of people ask, I do not want to give you that man's website. Not that I don't believe in him, but I'm an Onpassive, and I'm not going to say a leader. I'm a speaker of Onpassive, and I wait for the directions from Ash Mafara. I do not jump the gun because when you're doing this kind of stuff, you have to learn. You have to be very careful what you say. One wrong slip of the tongue, like Julie was saying, people posting, the credit card. If you say the wrong thing, you're going to have, let's see, 1 million, almost 300,000 people. 50,000 of them are going to text me with anger or, what are you saying? That's why I try to listen to Ash all the time. I discuss it with Red, Marty, Julie on a daily basis, what we can and what we can't say. So I tell people this. Yeah, we had a post go out about the credit card thing. We don't have a credit card, but did you ever hear myself, Marty, or Red 5 days a week? We do, 2 of us do lives. Red does them 3 and 4 when we're doing a special. Did you ever hear any of us say anything about a credit card? No, you did not. If you're not sure, text us. Don't broadcast something. Hey, this is what I heard, because that kind of goes against everything we believe in. If you don't hear it from Ash's mouth or one of the leaders' mouth, and you're all leaders, most of you know, but there are some people brand new and they put some posts out. So when you sign someone up, let them know about. Don't put something else that's false. If you get something bad that in your eyes and you know it, report it to support. You can do it through your back office, but don't share it to one person. Hey, did you see this? Hey, did you see this? Because what happens, it's spreading. So, but yes, back to Bless, my little cleaning kitchen there. I believe in my heart, I'm extremely, I'm tired, but I'm exhausted from being so happy, if that makes any sense. What I heard last night brought the attention to something brand new that I've never heard before. I know I had many wonderful texts last night after the webinar from people right up to the last hour saying, Chris, in my country, we have no water. We have mud water. We have disease water. So, when you hear that, it's kind of hard to say, wow, I just heard of this technology. I'm not telling you to go do something that you don't want to do, but this is what I just told a lady. She has family that live in one of those countries. And I said, here's my opinion on it. We're going to wait for Ash Mafar, but the man that was talking last night was talking about those straws. Okay. And I said, here's what I do. If I knew I had family, relatives, even friends living in one of those countries, I would probably purchase those and send them to them just because it's going to help them. And I know it's good, but we are going to wait for Ash Mafar to make a decision. But any one of you can do whatever you want. If I have family suffering somewhere, you better believe I'm going to do whatever it takes to get him those tools. And the gentleman last night, and really, he just blew me away. I mean, I really never seen so many people smiling after he had talked, and I was excited about it. But listen, Bless right now, we are being hunted. I know I'm getting hunted, and I'm getting hunted by my founders, which I love because they got wonderful ideas. And you guys are the ones connecting me to these corporations, to these companies, small or big, who do things to help people. And that's what's really all about. So I'm going to try it with my new thing today I was thinking about, which I got to stop thinking so much. I want to get a global map, and I'm asking people from all over the world, and I'm going to talk about Akram from Bangladesh in a minute. I want to know what part of your country needs water. I want to map it out mentally. Mentally and physically, I want to see it, and I want to think about it. Okay. Yeah. Homelessness is going to start in Michigan, the plan to lay it out. But if we know people that are dying of bad water or thirst, as far as being a human, it's up to us to do the right thing. So that's what I'm really trying to say is do the right thing. Ash Mafar is going to make a decision, but you can also make your own decision because that straw could be coming into Omart, being sold at Omar for a lot cheaper price. And I won't talk about prices, but that stuff's all going to come. I I believe in my heart Ash Mafara is going to love that straw. The other technology that he has, we don't know what Ash Mafara has in store for us. You got to remember, Ash has a lot of connections to a lot of smart people. I'm sure that in his mind, his crazy mind, he's got designs for a lot of things. But once again, we'll wait for him. But yeah, Obless is going to open up to the world as far as connecting people together. You know, some people are pretty well set in what they do, or they're happy whatever they have. But they see a company, wow, something that's going to give 100% of the money. Look at it right now. Almost 300,000 founders. Are everyone angels? Or is everyone be part of it? Absolutely not. I expect that. I really expect it, but that's okay. Because if I got 10 people out of those 1,300,000, I know that's 10 people that's going to work their brains off and get out there and actually change lives. So Obless, whether you believe it or not, I say it all the time, Obless is really what's going to put us out there. Onpassive is already phenomenal. We know that what they have. But Obless, I think Obless will be on every news channel once we really get going here, saying, look what Onpassive did with Obless. Look what Obless did with Ford Motor Company, who joined it. Chrysler, GM, every single big business opportunity in the world. Why? Because they're going to want to know how did Onpassive grow so fast? How did they get their success rate? You know, success rate comes from giving, from helping. Every one of these companies are going to follow Onpassive's platform about Obless, because we're going to grow so fast. And this is what I truly believe. It's going to be, like Ash says, it's going to be unstoppable. I'm going to say it again. You guys really haven't seen nothing yet. We're just sparking off here. What's coming is going to blow your minds. Okay. Think big. Ash just said it. Think big for yourself, but I also want you to think wider for everybody else. Think tall for yourself, but think wide for everyone else, because there's a lot of people that are going to need us. There's a lot of people that do need us. There's a lot of people who have been looked over for many years. And there's one thing that we have to change. Okay. We can't really change history, but we sure can turn it in a different direction. We definitely could turn it in a different direction. So, Milo, that's all I got. Thank you for giving me a couple extra minutes. I do love every one of you, and keep those suggestions coming. And we're carrying that over tomorrow to 9:00 because I want to hear the founders. Thursdays are going to be founders, and Tuesdays are going to be for special guests. And thank you, Milo and Julie. I appreciate it. Now, get me off this big screen.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. That was great. Appreciate all you do. You and Peter working on the Obless, the homelessness, and now these other things that come around. And you're so right. We don't know what Ash has in store, but we're going to find out very soon. I feel like, you know, that he's probably got things he's working on, but maybe those will work right in. Regardless, it's something that's needed and something that we want, you know, and so it's going to be a big thing. Thank you, Chris, for coming on. All right, next up, we got Mr. Tim Dillon. Come on down, Tim.
Okay, Milo, you know part of this story. I spent 30 years in the campground business. And Richard kind of got my brain going. These little houses. With the COVID and also the economy prior, there are many campgrounds out there that closed up. They are pre-built communities, bathhouses, possible stores. Why couldn't we go out and pick these up? And this is really for Chris as an idea. Get the realtors together here in Onpassive, where there are the biggest homeless problems. Find something like this. Put little houses on. They're already connected to sewer. They already have water. But with the new technology that we heard about last night, oh my goodness, what is possible? I think there's a lot to be done that could be done there. And it would be much easier than retrofitting an old warehouse. It'd be cheaper. It'd be more comfortable. People could be outside. They could have a garden. They could mow the grass. They could do things. They could work for their community to take care of it. Some of these campgrounds have sewer plants, but they all have an electrical grid. They all have a water system and a sewage system. That it's a little town. Put little houses on. I think there's something to be done there. And Chris, I hope you heard it, because I think it's something that you should look into. That's my brainstorm.
Tim, do me a favor. I've got a lot on my plate. I'm going to point you as an angel. Give me the information, what you got, document it, send it to me, and we'll talk about it on Thursday. What do you think of that? You could do it.
I can certainly try.
That's all I'm asking, my brother. That's all I'm asking.
You can do it.
I got the hat for that.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim.
Just do it.
That's good. There you go.
You guys are great.
Julie.
Fantastic team, Tim. Awesome. That's what we're here. We're connecting the dots. We're connecting with each other. And that's what Onpassive actually brought all of us together, our brains together, brainstorming. So congratulations, everyone who come up with great ideas. Congratulations to everyone who participate in everything that we are doing, and absolutely work closely with Chris and the Angel to get this project going. So thanks so much, Tim, for sharing. Peter Rogers, we appreciate you being here with us. I know it's a, like Red said, stupid hour in the UK, right? Thanks so much for being here with us, Peter.
Thank you, Julie. Yeah, it's 20 to 1 in the morning.
Wow.
So, I'm here. I just want to say hi, Chris. Peter Rogers here from the UK. I don't really talk a lot. I'm a listener. I do a lot of things in the background, obviously with Red. And but I just really want to say, you know, what we saw on last Friday with the video that you showed us tonight. And I mean, I must have watched that video at least 50 times in the last 2 days since it's come out. And I'm, you know, I've said this before, you know, from when I first got involved with Onpassive back in 2018, you know, we had two little sort of recordings from Ash explaining his vision, and this is where we are today. And it's, I mean, to me, it's just unbelievable. You know, it's Ash's vision. He's worked so hard to put this together for us as founders for, you know, to help everybody. And you know, Chris, I watched your presentation of last night, this morning, and you know, every part of Onpassive it's just surreal. It's unbelievable. You know, it's such a fantastic thing to be involved with. And I'm so pleased that I made the decision back in 2018 to be involved. And you know, and I do, as I said, I do a lot of things with Onpassive. You know, I run the different Facebook groups I'm involved in. You know, we have got things going on. I'm going to just do a bit of a plug here for the UK. We've got things happening in the UK, and I can't say too much at the moment, but you know, keep the 2nd of July open. And you know, we got things happening, and I think everybody will enjoy what we want to put on. So that's my 10 pennies worth. And okay, thank you for letting me talk.
Awesome. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. It is getting exciting for sure, you know, and all the stuff coming up, man. It's one right into another one, you know, and we got to enjoy that while we can, you know, and appreciate you coming on and staying up so late and being such a great leader, man. We appreciate it. All right, next up, we got all the way from South Haven, Michigan, Miss Amy Rydecke. Come on down.
Hi, Milo. Hi, Julie. Can you hear me?
We can
Yes.
hear you good.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I had to miss the last couple of Wednesdays with you. And I was so excited after the Burj Khalifa on the 30th. I had a friend contact me and she ended up becoming a founder because of the videos that I was posting on Facebook from the launch in Burj Khalifa. So that was pretty awesome. And I'm very excited about that. And I just wanted to share that with you all. And I'm excited about all the things that are happening with Bless and with Chris Johnson in the Zoom last night. That was mind blowing too. So I'm excited about all the things that will be happening and that we'll be able to accomplish in the future.
Absolutely. I don't know how many times have any of us watched the video that we did and how many of us are actually downloaded and put it in our separate channels. I shared one of the video out there and there was 16, actually today it's about 16,000 people already seen it, right? You can do that too. You can do that too. And that's one of the reason I did offer, to sit down with anyone that need to learn how to download video, upload video. I did one session with about 12 people, and I've seen those people YouTube channels popping up with new videos every day. I still have that recording and that is used for iPhone. So this coming week, I am planning to do one that using Android phone or anytime anyone's that need it, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm very sure there's many people know how to do it. If they have the time to sit down with you, we are going to do this and we are going to continue to put it out there. It's not too late to have your YouTube channel. It's not too late to post videos out there, right? So even if you don't have a YouTube channel and you want to put video out there, I will show you how to do it. As you see a lot of on my feed that I put just simply video, not just, not YouTube links. So I encouraging everyone to do that and wanted to applaud every single one of founders that have their YouTube channel and continue to share it out. Remember, if you don't share it out, no one will watch it, no one will see. And make sure you use the right hashtag, right? Always start your YouTube with Onpassive. And if you watch the video, I don't know if you noticed, there are a lot of hashtag on the video itself. For example, hashtag WowJBR. I don't know if you've seen that, but those are the signals. Those are the things that we can use. Because if you were to go on to YouTube or Facebook or any social media out there, and if you type in hashtag, it brings up every single videos out there. And if your video is interesting, your post is interesting, you're going to attract people looking at that. So that's some things that I wanted to remind everyone. I have to, Milo, bring it up because it just came. It might go away in 15, 20 minutes, but I just have to bring it up for everyone here. Listra, I see your hands raised. Congratulations on your live out there. Continue to do it, girl. You're rocking it, Listra. So if you would please unmute your mic.
Thank you, Julie. I put my hand up to speak, but I don't know if I can. My brain is all scrambled here. I'm not thinking clearly. Anyway, first of all, Chris, amazing webinar last night. I sat there taking notes and everything. I can't remember all this stuff. So anyway, I have one of the questions I have, those straws, are they available to homes? Yeah.
He has a website, but I'm not going to talk about it on here because I'm on passive. But yeah, okay. You can buy them on from their website.
Okay, that's the one thing I was curious. Anyway, I am still over the moon. I am higher than the Burj Khalifa, I can tell you guys. I am over the moon with what's going on right now. my head is just spinning at everything. I am excited. And one thing I want to say as well, if I can do a live out there, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would ever do that. I know the first one was pretty messed up, but if I can do it, anyone can do it. So the people out there, if you're thinking, oh no, I can't, I'm scared, go do it. And I know as I continue to do them, I'm going to get better. You're right, Julie. I'm going to make sure that I will. Okay, so it's been quite the ride so far. I never thought I would be where I am today in a company. Never, ever. I have done so much before, and talk about messed up, all of them. There's nothing like this out here. So if anybody's listening and you're not in this, please get in. Just jump in, feet first, head first, whatever. Just get in. Okay? That's all I got to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Lystra. Yes, continue to do it. Your lives are fantastic. All of us, sometimes we look at ourselves when we do live and we're like, no, that doesn't look right, this and that. You know what? It's not you looking at, it's people looking at your passion, looking at your real, like raw Lystra or yourself of what you say. Sometimes they don't even look at ourselves when we do live. They hear what we say. All you got to do is speak with passion, with conviction. You can't really speak with conviction until you believe in it, like you truly feel that in your heart in order for you to speak that. So if you do have that in your heart, and if you see that, go out there and do it, even though when we turn on that live button, we have no clue what we're doing. And if you need someone to do live with you so that we can feed off of each other, let one of us know. It doesn't matter who we do live with, okay? We are feeding off of each other. And if when you're stuck, you have your other person or the third person do it together, there's many ways that we can do. Don't hesitate to ask, right? So thank you so much, Lystra. I wanted to bring on Stephen Watson. So good to see you, my brother. He is one of our biggest supporter at the very beginning. We love you and we miss you. I'm glad that you are here, Milo and I. So glad that you are here with us. Stephen Watson, please go right ahead and please unmute your mic.
Julie and Milo. December 4th, 2019.
That's right.
2020. Yeah, 2020. Yeah, that's right. Wow. It's good to be here, man. I've been hiding under a rock, so to speak. But who can do that anymore? So full disclosure, I have been plugged in. I've been in the background for the most part. Had a bout with COVID back in December and recovered from that, was at home, lost a job because of it and was recovering. But now I'm back out again. But I just want to say before I start, man, you guys, Julia and Milo, two of the pioneers in Onpassive who have helped, like, I don't remember who said it earlier. Yeah, you said it, Julie, that if it wasn't for the voices of the believers, Onpassivians, I was the one who coined that phrase, but it fits us perfectly, of the people who truly believe in Ash's vision and go out there and share it with others. It's just amazing. And I just want to say kudos to you guys, to Susie, Michael, Marty, Chris Johnson. Hey. Chris Johnson, you guys are just doing an awesome job. And it cannot be said enough how much we appreciate all that you have done. But I want to talk about the man of the moment here, Mr. Ash Mufara. Now, Michael said recently that some people want to raise him up on the pedestal of like godlike, but he's a human just like the rest of us. But I can understand why people want to do that. Who does what Ash Mufara is doing? And for me personally, resonance is a word I always use when it comes to Ash and Onpassive. And I truly believe like what happened with Terry Thompson in doing her live and signing two people up, getting two people on board. It's all about resonance. At almost 1.3 million founders right now, we really don't need any more. But the fact of the matter is there are people out there who are just waiting to hear the message and will resonate with it and will join us before the doors are closed. And I just want to really point out again, and another full confession, you know, we pay $97 to become founding members. And a lot of us let it go to our heads. We started getting in a sort of privileged, overprivileged position. And one of the things we talk about is, when do we launch? Although we try to keep it under quiet. And what we're seeing, we're witnessing now in Dubai, and of course, other places that are going to be unfolded soon, is the genius of Ash Mufarah. Because I was thinking, we use a reference of the iPhone and Michael Jackson's video of the build-up, but I was thinking recently, these people already had a track record. The iPhone has been out for years. Michael Jackson was a well-known figure. So when they were building up the iPhone and Michael, just to use two specific examples, people already had an idea of what they were getting. Nobody knows pretty much the whole world we're talking about here, outside of us as founders, really knows about Onpassive. So what Ash is doing is marketing genius. He's making sure that everybody knows who Onpassive is before the doors are open. And I really want us as Onpassivians and to the broader Onpassive family to truly understand that. Realize the privilege that we have as founding members. And if you can't do anything, which as Ash says, the minimum that you can do is sufficient, but you can just sit back and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Relax. Ash Mufarah, our captain, our CEO, has everything under control. And I love how he has embraced us as founding members. Who does that as a CEO? Who does that, people? Who does that? This man is just, let me stop, right? Because if I go off on a tangent about Ash Mufarah, we'll be here for hours. But I really, really wanted to come on tonight. Like I said, I've been quiet for a while, but it's just impossible, really, to shut up about Onpassive, because what we are going to do in the future, in the very near future, the correction to the corruption, that resonates with me. We have been taken advantage of too long, and what Ash is creating with this movement is just mind blowing. So again, kudos to all your leaders. I really appreciate your patience. I listened to the Monday round table talk, and I couldn't do it. I'm just gonna be honest. I couldn't do it. So I just really have to say hats off to you guys, man, for your patience of really leading us as founding members, holding our hands, making sure that we get it, and just allowing people to realize what we have in front of us. And again, Julie, Milo, love you guys, man. Keep on doing the good work. Kudos to you.
All right. Thank you, Stephen. We love you too, man. I'll never forget. I think you were probably the fourth or fifth person, I think, that we interviewed. And
the fourth.
Fourth. And I still remember your story, and I still use it every now and then, about how you trusted the process, where I couldn't believe that you jumped off of that building with a bungee cord strapped to your feet. And you trusted the bungee cord, that you wasn't going to hit the bottom. And you said, it's just like Onpassive. You have to trust the process. And I'm like, whoa, but it makes sense. And I appreciate you. And I've seen a couple of your posts here just lately. I love seeing you back, brother. I'm glad to see you're doing well. Thank you for coming on tonight. All right. And next up, we got none other than from Southern California, Miss Terry Thompson. Come on down. We've been talking about you tonight. Tell us about it, girl.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Milo. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to make this brief. I do want to say I know Onpassive is doing it right when you do go to share. And yes, I did my first live. I have to tell you, I just literally was sitting there and I'm thinking Onpassive, and I thought, I'm going to go on in the backyard. I'm going to get on. I'm going to speak. No clue what I'm going to say. I did not plan it at all, just did it on a whim. And I know Onpassive is doing something right, that when you go to share, you speak from the heart, and it's not about you getting somebody under you. That wasn't even my mindset. I don't even care about that. I just knew that I would be helping others. And yeah, when I first 2018, okay, yeah, I'm gonna, oh, this sounds good. I need to get myself financially okay, my family, but all along this has progressed and it has changed. It has changed where you want to help others. And when you speak from the heart, if you go to do a live, I truly believe that's why I had the new people join. I just spoke to share because I care, and it wasn't about me. And I can see that here, and it has evolved to this incredible, massive thing. And we're sharing it through Oh Bless. Can't tell you enough last night, Chris, what that meant. We all had tears. My mom was on. My mom had tears. It's changing everybody's life. But don't be afraid to go out there. Don't be afraid. Just speak from the heart, because you know that you're helping people. It's not about us anymore, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you for having me here. I'm very blessed.
Absolutely, Terry, and that is so true. It is about now that we're helping others. I mean, it always was, but more so now as we understand it more. And like you said, the old bless that, with this program in place, it's just really driving that home. So appreciate you for all you do with down in Southern California, one of the angels down there. All right, and next up we got Mr. Akram Hossein. Come on down, brother, from a long ways away. I think it's Bangladesh, right?
Yes. Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Milo, thank you very much. And also congratulations, Terry Thompson, to come first live. It was amazing, and it's really, really fantastic. And all the founders, they will come one by one, step by step, they will come, because it is more engagement to the whole world. So we need to do it as a founders. And also especially thanks to Milo and Julie, because you are arranging this webinars. So it is really amazing for the world. And you most of the talented panelists presented here. So I really enjoy it, and it's our mind blowing. And now it's going to very great moment for all the founders at this moment. So it's really, really grateful to all of you. And also thanks to Mr. Chris. Last night, he was Amazon 360. That was, I also presented there. It was also nice webinars, and we are actually united at this moment in the whole world. So we can solve any problem. I hope so that at the same time we can solve our problem, because Onpassive means actually passive incomes. You know that also developing countries, there have no, after retirement, especially in Bangladesh, I would like to say that there have no any pension or other things after retirement, who are actually not the government job holders, who are private job holder, they have no any income. So in this way we can last, at this moment we have no more time, I know very well, but if we can engage some persons, we are trying very much from our heart. So it will be great moment. I think we'll try our best level to do something for the world and also for our nations. So thank you very much, Milo and Julie. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Akram. It is very early on your end, and you're here to support the Julie and Milo show. We appreciate you a lot, Akram, for what you and Mafu and other founders in Bangladesh are doing over there. Keep up the great works. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all that you do for founders in Bangladesh as well. All right, I see our sister Nancy Yangavi here with us from Papua New Guinea. I know it's probably a crazy time over there, probably early morning, I think, and your side of town also. Nancy, we love to hear from you, my sister.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Love you, Julie, and love you,
Love.
Milo,
Hey, Nancy.
Lynn, and everyone. Love from PNG. It's actually 10 in the morning right now in PNG, Thursday morning. So it's a good time. I'd like to, first of all, say thank you to Julie and Milo, as usual. You're always powering us up. You're always giving us the reason to smile. You know, you're all about founders. You always believe in founders, and that's who you are. That's how you started your show. You want to expose founders with potential gifts. And so I really honor the two of you for doing that and for uplifting. Before the humanity is all about founders. So I really appreciate the two of you for doing that. I just want to say something on what we've attended yesterday about the Oh Blessed session. It was very powerful. But I'd like to, I did ask some questions yesterday as well, but I want to say this to all of us founders. If we could respect, first of all, Mr. Ash Mufara and Onpassive Company, and even though we have asked questions because of the need of our nations and different communities that we've come from, I would like to suggest that we honor Mr. Ash Mufara and Onpassive by not going on our own initiative to try and connect individually with the company, the We Water team that we heard yesterday. I believe if we have this kind of perception or perspective towards our CEO, I believe we will be opening up new bridges for greater things to come. There is so many things, like for us in PNG, like yesterday I said, during my question time, I said, even though I'm talking like this, but it's all gonna go back to Chris and Marty, who is our godfather of Onpassive Nation. We're gonna respect that protocol. We're gonna respect that platform of relationship that we have established. And then it goes all the way to Mr. Ash Mufarat to have the final say, because I believe that Ash's vision is to help all of us, and we are already in a better place. We will lack nothing. We will lack nothing. We will always, Mr. Ash, as the best interest of every one of us as founders, because many of us have not seen anything. We never know. We thought we're going to come in, pay our foundership position and make money right away, right? That was what all of us, maybe majority of us, were thinking. But then we realized that, wow, this person is so much more than just making money. It's not really about making money. It's about transforming people's life, give back purpose and visions and dreams, and birth a new generation that cannot continue to live in poverty and struggle and all these sort of things. So I want to just air it out in our meeting this morning that let's leave it to the right people with the right protocol. Let's go to the right steps. Let's not take it on our own individual initiative to try and, you know, bring conflict of interest. Let me put it this way. Let's not conflict ourselves. Let us not get in a way that can hinder our progress as founders with Onpassive and with Mr. Ash's vision and desire to change our lives. First of all, like he always said, fill up your tank first, and then we're going to go and fill up everybody else's tank around the world. So I want to bring this point out to all of us founders. Take it easy, be calm. We are not in a rush. Mr. Ash is not in a rush. It's going to just rush us into things that we do not understand, that we some of us cannot see the future like the way he's seeing it. So we're going to, that's the word we always use, leverage. We're going to leverage on a man with a vision. So even though we don't see, he sees something ahead of us. So let's buy into that kind of mentality, into that kind of perception, and let's have faith and trust. Because I see that it's easier for founders to start, you know, like what Chris has said, let me talk back with Mr. Ash and then get back to all of us, and we see what Mr. Ash said. And I want to say that as a Papua New Guinean, you know, passionate founder, I would like to say for PNG, we're going to stick with Chris. and Matti and Ash and whatever they say, we're gonna go with it because I think it's better to be safe than to be sorry later on. And I believe Ash is only connecting us with great people, and we can never go wrong with that, because those of you who've been in the business since 2018, you have seen it all. You have seen the nothing, zero to where we are now. So obviously the future is bright for every one of us. So there's nothing to be panicked about. We're still gonna get that generator. We're still gonna get that straw. We're gonna get everything that Mr. Ash authorized with his blessings and love and send it our way. It's gonna be helpful for our community, for our nation. So I just wanna make this comment so all of us can be on the same page. Let us not get distracted and get divided in our thoughts and our vision and our purpose. Let's stay focused. Good things are coming for us. Thank you, Miss Julie. I love you, my sister. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. That was some good words, and it is so true, man. We are part of Onpassive. Let's stay in that lane, and we'll be just fine if we stay in the lane of Onpassive, follow Chris and Bruce and what the Onpassive team is putting together. So that's great words. Okay, it looks like we've got Bruce or David Schweitzer. You had your hand up. I see you got down. Are you still wanting to talk? Come on down, David.
Yeah, I guess for the way Nancy talk, I'm not going to sound very good on here, Very good, Nancy. Very good. I love you. You know that. I just want to let everybody know I came on to say hi, and I made a video today. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but I did make a video today. So I hope everybody take a peek at it. And I think I did pretty good on it. So we'll see how it goes.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, David. You are always spoke with your heart. So no matter what you put out there, people will hear, David. So thank you for stepping up. Thank you for breaking your comfort zone and go out there and do it. Continue to do it, David. Put one out there every day. All right. Thanks so much, David Schweitzer. All right, I see Momodu hands is raised. Momodu, please go ahead. Let's keep it right around 2 to 3 minutes. We have about 20 minutes left. Thanks
yes,
so much.
Miss Julie. Sorry, first of all, I can't open my video. I'm just in the middle of taking care of a patient. Sorry. I just want to I just want to support what Miss Nancy just said. We all need to, we have our head, and I believe our head will lead us to the right path. All what we had on yesterday, it gives us goosebumps. For example, like me, I was born in Sierra Leone, West Africa, and believe me, with all these years, our country has been in existence for over 200 to 300 years. Up till now, the population can't afford clean water. They can't afford electricity. Everything that was mentioned yesterday, I wish that thing would have been in my country. So I was so fired up, you know me, I'm always fired up. Though that's why I never tired of working, because I know I am only working for a certain time, certain period. As soon as Onpassive comes, I know everything will be okay for me. So that's why I never tired of working. And right now that I'm talking to you, I am still working. So I just want to say thank you, Miss Julie, Mr. Milo, and everybody that is doing whatever you are doing and you've been doing for us. Because if you are not the pioneers, if you are not the patient people, believe me, most of us will not be able to participate. But thank you very much. And I want to tell Mr. Chris, Captain Chris, that my country needs everything that was mentioned yesterday. But I am towing his line, and I'm with you all. I want your help, and Miss Julie, please tell me when you will grant me an interview so you can have my history, Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you all.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you.
Momodu. Thank you, Momodu, for coming on. We've got
Thank you,
time.
Mr. Milo. Thank you very much.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
We have time for two more, and that's Bruce Gerstein and Judy Oliver. So we'll get through those two, and then Julie's got some announcements to make. I got a couple things to say. So Mr. Bruce, all the way from Florida, come on down, brother, and talk to us.
Thank you, Milo. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to say to David, your live today was fantastic. It's very important when we see that we make comments that support what someone is doing. Not just say good job, but support it in a way that makes it you want it. You know, make it so that it's necessary for somebody to want what David has to offer, or anybody has to offer. Anyway, I want to thank you. You did a great job. You're coming out of your shell, great. Nancy, I want to thank you for saying that, because one thing we have to remember is that Onpassive is our business. And that's what Ash has always said. This is your business. Treat it as your business. And Michael Williams also said, you know, you can have any kind of thing you want in Onpassive, but if you really want to work on something else, you're missing the point, because Onpassive will give you everything you could possibly need. As far as what we heard the other night, I look at when we come to Old Bless and we come to home housing and we come to all these things, everything always has to be outsourced. And there's a lot of available things that will come to us and be offered to us that will be available to us to outsource. But if Ash wants to put something in it, he will tell us. Please just trust what Ash wants to do. We can make suggestions and ask questions, but it's not up to us to go out and get involved with those, because this is Onpassive. Outside of Onpassive is just something outside of Onpassive. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I love you and I appreciate you, Julie, and Myra. You're fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bruce. Thank you for reminding me. Actually, you know, a lot of us are supporting our founders, but the way how we support it is by interacting with the posts, with things that they put it out there. And I have to say, I'm one of the person who guilty at not doing that. It just, if you could imagine the amount of people are just adding you and Chris and me and everybody into the group, the notifications we have are insanely, right? Where if we need something, we have to really go back and look for it. So if I haven't done that, I apologize. And Bruce, you've always a person who actually reminding us of how we do, and we appreciate you very much. And yes, supporting all of the founders out there is what we do. I will do my best to support as many as I can. But like I said,
you do fantastic, Julie.
Thank you, Bruce. All right, so our last speaker today is Judy Oliver. If you could please unmute your mic, Judy.
Hi, Julie and everybody. I just can't tell you how overwhelmed I am. Here I go. There's so much to be grateful for. There's so many wonderful things happening. And I really want to be a part of it. I really want to do the YouTube. And I think I'm going to step out in the next day or so and try to connect with you to do that. And I've been working on even how to get my picture on there, because I can't seem to figure it out. So I need help with that. But I just want to say that I'm so connected and I so want to be a part of everything. And I want to help anybody that I can help. I'm learning so much with Oh Bless and things that are going to inspire me as soon as we get our apples to get out there and really help people. And I can't wait. So I just wanted to let you all know that I'm so proud and so happy to be here and love you all. Okay. Take care.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you. We love you too, man. We love all the founders. And we want to thank every one of you for coming tonight. Because remember, if you weren't here, we wouldn't have had a show. It just wouldn't have happened. But I don't think it's right if we don't hear from the big brother. So Marty, do you got just a couple words to say? Come on down and talk to us, brother.
I never, ever have a couple words to say. You know that. Anyway, no, great show. You guys, look, you started a lot of this, bringing people out. And to me, since I've been in Onpassive, I love that. I love pushing people up because, you know, there's a lot of diamonds in the rough. And I look around and I'm always watching people and say, wow, that's a different person. I don't mean different, strange. I mean different, good. Well, I do mean strange, but a good strange, like I call Ash crazy. But yeah, I should probably stop doing that. But I mean it in a good way. I really do. I mean, he's not unique. Thank God. Bruce is not unique. Thank God. Milo, you're not, you're not average. That's what makes us great. I mean, if we were average, we'd be watching Onpassive. We wouldn't be in it. Right. I mean, it's that simple. Yesterday, I watched that show. I thought the guy had phenomenal stuff. Absolutely phenomenal. And I chatted with Chris and we went back and forth. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to look at it from how do we take what we're hearing? And by the way, Nancy, you're a very wise young woman, very wise, because nobody needs it more than Papua New Guinea. But we have to look at how is the guy entering this rate? How is he coming in? Is he coming in as us, or is it a separate company that we're going to buy from him? I think Ash could make that determination, right? Does he come in as something maybe in the marketplace, or does he come in something that is actually part of Onpassive? And I hope that makes sense to you. So if we can find out the difference, I believe if Ash looks and plus we don't know what Ash has, guys. We don't know what he has invented. We don't know what he has up his sleeve. So I think we find out who's actually part of Onpassive, and then what's offered in the marketplace or e-commerce. Not good or bad. I'm just saying I want to see how it's delivered, because in the long run, would I love to have millions of straws go to Papua New Guinea, Africa, and other countries that have water problems? Absolutely, I want them to go tomorrow. But I'd much rather have it be from Onpassive, if that's what we're doing, to everyone as a deal part of Onpassive. Now, it could be the other way. It could be a marketplace thing and they do what they do, and that's fine. But I have followed this gentleman too long to veer off. It's very easy to veer off. And if anybody was going to, it would be Nancy in Papua New Guinea. And she thought about it, and what she said today was very smart. It's not that it's not going to happen. It probably will happen. But I think we need Ash to digest it, to see how his approach is on what went across last night. Because the guy was full of answers, no doubt about it. But the point is, we just got to see what's best for all of us. And I think from the view that Mr. Mufara has, he can see the kingdom much better than we can. There's no doubt. There's a view that he has, and you know what he wants to do. He wants to help everybody everywhere as quick as possible. If that guy's in the cards or that company, I think you might be able to shuffle it right into Onpassive instead of a byproduct of Onpassive. So I hope I'm making sense. So we just wait. He saw it. I believe he listened in. He was traveling. He told me, I said, listen in. In fact, I asked him not to come in, because if he comes in, people are going to get Google eyes and we're going to lose what this guy has to say. But I think there's another webinar where Ash can be involved, because he's going to have questions we don't think of. That's all. I just think we want to be safe. We want to get the best for everybody as quickly as possible. I'm not saying that. I mean, I bleed for people that Papua New Guinea is my second family, but I want the best for them. They don't need any more big brother. They don't need big government. They don't need any red tape. I want it to be free, natural, and we're all involved. And I hope to God I just made sense. But in my mind, I did, okay? So I hope I did. But we're in a great place. We're seeing marketing at its best. This is not advertising. This is marketing. Marketing and branding. Let me tell you, when people go to the Burj Khalifa, 20,000 people that night, every night, and next week will be more. This Friday will be more, and the following Friday, probably the end of Ramadan, it'll be packed. Every time you see a camera go off, that's leveraging. Why? They're bringing those pictures home. They're saying, look at the Burj Khalifa, and 10 people in the room are going, yeah, that's cool, but what is Onpassive on that building? That sparks of fire. That's what Ash is looking at. He's looking at the leverage, the viral effect. We look at it and say, yeah, it's up there, it's Onpassive. What's that going to do? Trust me. Everybody walking through the mall, even if they don't see it, subconsciously it's in their head. It's flashing in their head. Onpassive. You can't turn a street in Dubai without seeing Onpassive. And what's going to happen? Then he's going to move to the next phase. What's going to happen? He did O-Founder last week. You can join here. Little messages. Soon it's going to be products, and we're going to start bringing in some apples. And then one day it's going to be the grand poobah. But we haven't seen nothing yet. I know that's hard to believe. You start off in Dubai. How do you go anywhere else? People are signing up right now, just so you know, from Dubai because of what they saw. And that's going to go on and on and on. And it's going to pick up, not drop down. And he's going to run off of that and adjust it according to what's happening. And we're all part of it. We've trusted him this far, the company this far. I trust all of you. We've all come a long ways. We have all evolved, no doubt about it. But I believe and trust that if he starts there, he can only go up. He said, if we get to a higher place, we're going to find another high. So he's building above. He told me on the weekend, he goes, I'm already on something else heavy, and we'll bring that out in a few weeks. It's nonstop, everybody. It's nonstop. And he knows about Oblest because Oblest is the cornerstone of Onpassive. You know what touched him the most in the videos? When he showed his tech team already starting Oblest. That brought tears to his eyes. That's who this guy is. When he went to the market and said, I can feed 20 families. How many families can 1 million feed? Right? It's leveraging. If I can do this, and I got people that believe like I do, which most of us do, what impact are we going to make? Oh my God. So anyway, I know I'm all over the place, but that's who I am. You either love me or you don't. You love Chris, and he doesn't make any sense either. So anyway, thank you very much.
Good stuff, Marty. Good stuff.
Thank you, Marty. Yes, you make sense, and what you shared today and the wisdom that you have, the way that you spoke and what the information that you share. You guys, if you're not understand anything, just listening to Marty, you will get it, because that's he speaks. I believe that he speaks to Ash almost every day, right? So that he can share with what he can, So here we are in the place where we are already in that success. We are. It's like literally you can reach out your hands and you touch it, right? So in order for us to continue to build up that success, right? We got to protect our baby at the very beginning. I already said with all of us, we are a real company. We are very transparent, and we are here. Success is already in our hand. So what we can do is to protect our baby, our products, our success, our company. So once again, I'd like to remind every one of you, we don't have, Onpassive do not have credit card, okay? If you see that post out there, please send the person who posted, let them know it's not correct, or even make comment on there. And the more of us do that, the more people get involved and they know that it's not true. They will have to take it down. And if you are the admin, the moderator for any group out there, if you would please read those information. And if you are not plug in and not understand it, let other admin, let other moderators to go through that information before you approve it. Because if we are putting out their incorrect information, it will hurt us, right? It will hurt us. And I believe many of us, all of us, are in love with Onpassive, believe in the vision and believe in what we are doing and the effort that we are putting out. It's another brick that build this boat, that build this massive Onpassive company. So I wanted to remind everyone that. Now, there's a lot of people wants to reach out and want to have how to set up YouTube, how to post things, how to do this and how to do that on social media. I will share with you everything that I know. I've already finished the one YouTube, how to, put up and download video on YouTube on iPhone. It's already there. If you need it, please send me a private. Don't put it in the chat. I won't see your message. Send me a private chat on YouTube, and then I will share with you. It's not a public link. It's an unlisted link. It's because I have to share my information, my email out there. So I hope that you respect that privacy and you would not share that with anyone. I only share it to the founder, to the people that I trust. And then tomorrow we are going to have Julie and Milo. We have, I believe, 2 or 3 more interview tomorrow. And then as soon as I finish with that, I have time, I will send out a link so that I can help everyone who wants to do YouTube on Android phone. So if you are interested in that, please send me a message, and by probably past noon of California time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern time, you haven't heard from me, please send me a message. On Messenger, it's really crazy. People just keep adding me in all these groups, and I have a hard time tracking who send me messages. So please be patient. I will definitely help you to do whatever I know. Facebook, post, download, all that stuff. So that's what I can do to help you. So I will share all of that. Back to you, Milo. I know you have a couple of things you want to say.
Julie, I'm pretty much done. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Marty, for what you said. That was great. And Nancy, that was awesome. We just got to keep and Julie too, keep our company safe. That's very important. And we will be back. We had a couple interviews today. Ron was on and I was on. So those should be coming out, and we'll probably have one tomorrow. So let us know, man. We'll catch up with you later. Back to you, Julie. Let's close it down. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Milo. I put out my Facebook on the chat. If you need it, please send me a private message. And if you're not friends, don't just say hello, just say, hey, Julie, I need help on this. And so I can add you on the list. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for speaking your heart. Marty, I see your mic unmuted. Did you want to say something?
No, I was just jumping the gun. I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you so much. Without you, without your support, there won't be the Julie and Milo show. So we truly appreciate you. We've been here for over a year and a half. Without you, without your inspirations, our creativity would just be in that one spot. So we appreciate you very much being here with us today. Go out there and continue to share Onpassive, and we all will see you at the very top. Where are you? Pop?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. We love being in your living room. So we are.
Well, let's switch then if you love it so much.
Thank you, everyone, for coming here. See you soon. Good night from Orange County, California.
Good night.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Milo.
Good night from Canada.
Thank you,
Marty.
everybody.
Good night, Lynn.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie, Milo. Good night, Julie.
Bye.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Okay, wait a minute. Sorry, I didn't say this. I forgot to tell you. If you're coming on the meeting tomorrow, please plan to bring your phone. It's going to be working from your phone. Okay, so if you have a laptop or iPad, play the Zoom in laptop or iPad, and then we are going to be working from the phone, because I believe with the phone, you can literally go anywhere and post and do anything like that. Okay, so please show up tomorrow with watching Zoom from the laptop or iPad. And then we are going to be working from our phone. Make sure that you have YouTube on your phone. Make sure that you have Facebook on your phone. Make sure that you have TikTok on the phone if you need. Okay. All right. That's all. Thanks so much. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Good night from Canada.
Bye. From
Hi,
New York
everybody. I'll
City.
see you at the next talk. Don't forget about Friday.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, good night from Maryland. Thank you very much. God bless.
Good night, John Barilla. Good night, Bruce.
Thank you, Milo.